Hello, Taurus. So, first of all, sorry for the late upload. Um, it just got my life just got a bit hectic anyway. Yeah, so sorry about that. I'm probably going to be changing the way I upload videos around here. So, yeah, we'll just see what happens. So, anyway, this is going to be a my higher self messages from my higher self. So, whatever messages that your higher self would like to tell you, that is what's going to come out in the reading today. So, we will just get started here with the My Higher Self Oracle deck. So, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, this is going to be your reading. Okay, so I will focus on myself. Now is the time for my inner growth. I will surrender to things in my life I have no control over. And it's time to be more in the present. I've missed some blissful moments. Okay, so this is all um, kind of um, like you're not focusing on yourself as much. Maybe you're too focused on, what's going on in the past or future. And we also have, I'll be more mindful of my thoughts. I know my thoughts become reality. So, but yeah, so it does feel like you are focusing either more on the present or the future rather, or sorry, you are focusing more on the past than the future, or the future rather than focusing on the present. So um, yeah, that's the kind of vibe I'm getting. So it's almost like a heartbroken vibe almost. Hold on. Let me see what is going on with you. Why aren't you focusing on the present? Okay, wands. You also have the Nine of Cups, 54 Pentacles. So I feel like what's actually happening here is that you were kind of like manifesting something, and that thing is not really coming to you. You may be in your beginning stages of manifesting something as well, just because, when you first start manifesting something, it's like, it's because it's something that you really want, something that you think that you need as well. So it could be that kind of energy where you are really feeling like this manifestation is something you need, and so you're thinking more about the manifestation rather than your present moment. So let me just clarify what this King of Wands is. We have the Nine of Cups coming out again. Let's see, the Lovers and the Four of Swords. Okay, so you could be manifesting a specific relationship as well. And yeah, so for some of you, this you've been manifesting this relationship, and um you've just been thinking so much about it, really. Um yeah, almost like you could be manifesting some kind, yeah, we have the Ace of Cups. So you could be manifesting um so like I feel like you know this person, either they're an ex or there's someone that you're talking to right now, and you're kind of very focused on getting into a relationship with them, to the point where you're not even like focusing on yourself. You're focusing much more on the relationship, and I don't think that's what your higher self really wants you to do, clearly, because it's almost like you're changing yourself in order for this relationship to happen. And so that's not what we want here, because Nine of Cups, as much as it is about wish fulfillment and manifestation, it is also about self love. And so um, I feel like you are this King of Wands here. Um, and this King of Wands is like they know what they want, they know how to get it, especially with like, there's certain manifestation techniques. However, it's almost like you have a one-track mind, and so that's kind of where you fall short. Like you're thinking so much more about what could be that you are not thinking about what currently is. So that is definitely a message for you to focus more on the present here. So, yep. Okay. So now that we got that out of the way, so for some of you, if it's not about a relationship, then you know, warp the warp whatever I'm saying into what fits for your situation. So, okay, so how can you better focus on yourself? Two of Cups, just basically just love yourself. So yeah, it's almost because I know Two of Cups, most people do read it as as you and another person, but I do feel like this is like you getting to know yourself again. We also have the Five of Wands, which I do take as inner conflict usually. So I do feel like that there is this inner conflict with you, probably having to do with self love because we do have the Nine of Cups here. Um, yeah, we also have the Five of Cups. So I feel like you are manifesting this and it is not turning out the way you've hoped so far. And so that's why your higher self is really kind of guiding you to think more about yourself right now, especially with the this I will surrender to things in my life I have no control over, because yes, we can manifest things and we do have our manifestation techniques, but the thing about manifestations is that it's basically making a wish and letting the universe like kind of um, work its magic, right? You're just letting the universe know what you want, and the universe is like, okay. So that's kind of what's happening here. It's like you have to you have to be able to surrender to the universe the outcome. Like, yes, you want this thing, and yeah, you just have to let it come to you rather than really obsessing over it, because that's the energy that I'm getting from you. You're very much obsessed over whatever this manifestation is, that you are not focusing on your present, and you are also trying you're doing every little thing you can to control the outcome, and that is not what your higher self is like. Sure, you could be doing something, but it's not going to be like a substantial change. Like it's not going to be anything that is going to speed up or slow down this process. So it's almost like you're wasting your time by like trying to do every little thing, trying to control the outcome. And so that's why this surrender card is here. And so the best way to surrender is to just focus on yourself and to just be in the present. Just appreciate the things that you have now, and that's very much easier said than done, right? Because we really do want, like, whenever I think about manifestations, like it's things that we truly really desire, especially when you first get into manifestations, because you don't really like think about it, and then you're like, oh wait, this is a thing you can do. And so like you start trying to manifest your deepest desires, and so you start obsessing over them. But that's not how the universe works. Um, Obviously, yes, put your wish out there, put your wish out to the universe, but at the end of the day, um, it's the universe that has control over your manifestations, and you yourself are not um, going to be able to change the outcome in a substantial way. Yeah. So there's definitely you know ma- manifestation techniques you can do to help turn the tides a little bit, but overall it's not going to make things happen you know faster or slower. It's really just up to the universe. But yeah, I do think the the universe can like see how much you're committed to something, but there's always this point where it's like there's too much of a good thing. So too much of a good thing can become a bad thing, right? So like positivity, it's good to be positive. However, too much positivity is bad. Like if um is it that movie Inside Out, or like they didn't let sadness do anything, so um all the other emotions kind of took over instead, because joy was like, no, we're supposed to be positive, we can't be sad and everything. But you know that's that's where like toxic positivity comes in. So right, so yeah, too much of a good thing can become a bad thing. So let's see, I'm gonna get some more messages from the fallback deck. mm, okay. Mind your business. Okay. We also have at the bottom of the deck, accept. It is what it is. Healing occurs naturally with acceptance. Make peace with what is. The only way out is through. So definitely just being more present in the moment is what your higher self is guiding you to do right now. So we have mind your business. Let others do what they want. You can't change anyone. Keep your distance from those who drain you. And then I am love. I give love freely. I receive love constantly. So that's a nice affirmation that you can do for yourself, just so it will help with your self-love journey, and it'll help you be more in the present with who you are and who you currently are. So yeah, definitely this is like your higher self is really being like, we need to focus on ourselves right now. Don't It's okay to not have control over every little thing, and just let the outcome come to you. Because I do see here with the Lovers card that the universe is watching over you, your angels are watching over you, so whatever you are manifesting, it is going to come to you. However, you are kind of wasting you are no not kind of you are wasting your time and energy on trying to control the outcome. And so that's why um your higher self is really guiding you to like just surrender and focus on your inner growth right now. Because like this card says, keep your distance from those who drain you. So if you're manifesting a specific person, um you know they could be a good they could be a good person, and when you're actually with them, they're not going to be like energy draining at all. But the fact that you are giving all of your time and energy into manifesting this relationship, that is what is draining you. So the person themselves could be very good for you and not draining at all, but all of this all of this time and energy being spent on them is definitely what's draining you right now, especially because you're currently not in a relationship with them. And so you're very, very much more focused on um, trying to make that happen instead of just letting it happen. So yeah, that's why we have accept. It is what it is. So yeah, I think once you actually come into union with this person, I do think like it's going to be less draining for you. But manifestations themselves are just very, very draining, especially when we are obsessing over it and kind of being like, oh, when is it gonna come? Is it here yet? Is it here yet? So that's kind of the message that I am getting for you today. So I would say the big message here is to just focus on yourself. All right. So yep, focus on yourself and love yourself. Right. Okay. So if you like this reading and you'd like to claim it, I'd really appreciate a like or a comment. You can also subscribe if you haven't. Share this with other Tauruses if you think they would benefit from it. You could, never mind. That was the end of the sentence. Oops, oops, oops. Okay, okay, whatever. So yeah, like or comment if you would like to claim this reading. Subscribe if you haven't, and share it with other Tauruses if you think they would benefit from it. Um, there is a link in the description that will give you details on how to book a personal reading with me if you need one. Um, yeah. So I wish you guys all the best of luck, and I will see you in the next video whenever that is. Bye bye.